When most people hear the word Siberia, they imagine emptiness, endless snow, silence, cold without mercy. But Siberia is not empty. It is simply misunderstood. Stretching across northern Asia, Siberia is so large that it reshapes maps. It covers most of Russia, touches the Arctic Ocean, and reaches the Pacific coast. This is not one place. It is many worlds connected by distance. And somehow, life survives in all of them. A land of extremes. In Siberia, winter dominates the calendar. In some regions, it lasts more than 8 months. Temperatures fall so low that exposed skin freezes in seconds. Metal cracks. Engines fail. Breath turns solid in the air. Yet humans adapt. Not because they want to, because they must. Cities built on ice. One of the strangest cities on Earth is Yakutsk. The ground here never melts. It is permanently frozen. To survive, buildings are raised on concrete pillars, so heat doesn't thaw the soil beneath them. If the ground melts, the city collapses. In winter, Yakutsk disappears into ice fog. The air freezes, turning moisture into mist. Still, nearly 300,000 people live here. Schools open, buses run, daily life continues. Farther north lies Oymyakon, one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. Temperatures here have dropped below minus 70 degrees Celsius. Cold stops being dramatic. It becomes normal. What lies under the surface? Siberia looks empty from above, but underground, it is one of the richest regions on Earth. Diamonds, oil, natural gas. Entire towns were built around extraction. When the resources ran out, many of them were abandoned. Some remained frozen in time. Apartments still furnished. Schools still standing. Siberia doesn't erase the past. It preserves it. The Road of Bones. One of the few highways crossing Siberia is the Kolyma Highway. It was built during Stalin's rule, using prison labor. Thousands died from hunger, cold, and exhaustion. Their bodies were buried beneath the road itself. The camps are gone. The road remains. Driving it feels less like travel, and more like passing through memory. Nature unbound. Then, without warning, Siberia transforms. Along the Lena River, massive stone pillars rise from the earth, carved over hundreds of millions of years. They look artificial, but they are older than humanity itself. In the far east, the Kamchatka Peninsula feels alive. Volcanoes smoke, geysers erupt, rivers flood with salmon. Bears wait patiently in the water, catching fish with effortless precision. Here, nature is not quiet. It is dominant, the edge of the world. Beyond the last major roads lies Chukotka. Supplies arrive only by ship or plane, when weather allows. Entire Soviet towns were built here for mining. Most were abandoned. One city survived. Pevek, once forgotten, it now matters again. As Arctic ice retreats, new shipping routes open. Siberia is slowly reconnecting with the world. Forest, sea, and surprise. In the south, Siberia breaks expectations. Near Vladivostok, dense forests meet the Pacific Ocean. The water turns blue. Beaches appear. In summer, people swim. Hidden in nearby forests lives the Amur tiger, the largest big cat on Earth. Silent, rare, almost invisible. Fewer than 1,000 remain. They survive because this land is still wild. The iron thread holding Siberia together is one line of steel, the Trans-Siberian Railway, nearly 10,000 kilometers long, crossing forests, rivers, mountains, and 7 time zones. It took decades to build, thousands of lives. Without it, Siberia would remain unreachable. With it, the region became connected, a lake older than mountains. At Siberia's heart lies Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake on Earth. The oldest, its water is so clear that ice looks like glass. Cracks stretch across the surface like lightning. Baikal holds life found nowhere else. It doesn't feel like a lake. It feels ancient. People of the tundra. Far north, the Nenets people still follow reindeer across frozen plains. They move with the seasons. They build temporary homes. They carry everything with them. No roads, no cities, just survival knowledge passed down for generations. This way of life existed long before borders, and it still exists today. What Siberia really is. Siberia is not a wasteland. It is frozen cities and burning volcanoes, sacred lakes and abandoned towns, ancient traditions and modern industry. It does not try to impress. It does not explain itself. It simply exists on its own terms.